Hello everyone, this is TSFan109 and you guys have voted and this game, Final Fantasy Adventure, won by a long shot. So I'm going to be playing this one first, followed by Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and then the blind run of Resident Evil 2, and don't worry, that will still be a blind run, I swear it, although I do want to play it now after having played through the original so many times. I went through advanced mode as both characters. So let's start the game and get the story before I keep babbling on and never start. Tree of Mana grows with the energy of will from each and everything of this world. It grows high above the clouds in the air on top of Mount Illusia. Legend tells that it gives eternal power to the one who touched it. Dark Lord was trying to find the way to the Tree of Mana to get the mighty power to conquer the world. So yeah, this LP is based entirely on the celebration of the Mana Trilogy, which, as you can see, I'm not playing it on that. I've had this cartridge for a long time. So yeah, I'm just gonna play like this. Besides, I don't know if I can record a Switch on this old Easy Cap video capture device, because I don't think this can do HDMI. If you can, correct me on that. Anyways, gotta name my character. From what I've read, Sumo is the canon name for this character, and the girl is Fuji. I went to look these up because I just wanted to. I did this on my last playthrough, which you'll see when I get to the save select screen. And there we go! Game start. Now fight! Yeah, we start with the boss, but he's really easy because he moves in the shape of the first letter of my name. So we could kind of just stand here. This is pathetic. Die. Oh, okay. He's dead. And yes, boss explosions are suicide attacks. Sumo was a fighter of Empire Glaive. Sumo and friends were forced to fight every day just for the entertainment of Dark Lord. Many fighters have fallen from their wounds. Willie! Sumo, Mana's in danger now. We must let the Geminites know about it. Gemma? Sibo got at the falls. He is a Geminite. He should know what to do. Gemma? Mana? What are they? Willie? Willie! Willie passed away. There will be dead bodies in this game. I wish I could just act to my fullest potential, but getting louder means possibly waking up anyone in my house that is still asleep, because I always record this in the morning and no one in my house is a morning person. The entrance for the monsters leads to outside. Take your chance. Don't you just love it when this happens? Amanda?
I'm sorry about Willie. We have to get out of here. I want to go home and see my little brother.
This game attempts to do a few touching things. Kind of interesting for one of those early story games. It's also on the Game Boy, but look at the colors this likes to add. Anyways, unlike other so-called Final Fantasy games on the Game Boy that use the name, for this one it's... Well, okay, we gotta fight this guy again. For this game, it's kind of deserving of the Final Fantasy title because even in Japan, it was known as Seiken Densetsu Final Fantasy Gaiden, meaning that this really is a side story of the Final Fantasy universe, so using the name isn't exactly a cheap marketing device this time. There are a couple of elements of Final Fantasy scattered around in this, which some things become obvious, like the sprites. Dark Lord and Julius, what's going on? You say the Mana Tree is above the falls? Yes, sir. The tree is in a shrine up there. How do I get there? Up the falls. Miracles occur sometimes, Sir Dark Lord. How? A girl has the key to it. Good. Work hard on it. Yes, sir. What? Who is it? I won't let you leave here alive. Where am I? Where is this? And with that, we can finally actually start the game and explore the overworld, which follows in a kind of linear setup for most of the way. There's only really one place you have to go to, but nothing stops you from just exploring the world map, which is a nice thing to do if you want to get some levels. Because trust me, we will be getting lots of levels, but honestly, as long as you kill pretty much any enemy you see on the screen, you should never be too concerned about your level. You can easily get to the high 40s by the end of the game. It's not difficult at all. There's a town right here, but we're not going to go in there just yet. We want to be on the lookout for a certain someone first. And, of course, scavenge a bit of money. Help! Help! Wow, one mushroom. So scary. I've got a serious wound. Please, take this girl to Wendell. Zebo, God, he'll take care of the rest. Azim! Don't leave me alone, Azim! I'm looking for that Bogart too. Why don't you come with me? Can I? I can't leave you here alone. I'm Sumo. Call me Fuji. And there we go, we got our little partner in the game. We'll have many partners throughout the game, and each one has a nice... Oh, well, I got a level up. And level ups in this game work kinda neat in that you can pick your own ways to level up. How it works is, the one you pick will gain 2 extra points, and then 2 of the surrounding ones will gain 1 point, while the other is just left completely alone. You decide what's best for you to level up. I just generally keep powering up power and then wisdom to try and keep my stats around the same the entire game. Yeah, I like to be equal leveled. Anyways, as I was saying, each partner you get can do various things when you ask them. Fuji, in this case, slowly recovers your health, which is very useful, and we are in the town of Topple. I kinda like that name, Topple. Let's see. Doggone, looking for a girl, I heard. Do you know a girl with the secret of the Tree of Mana? Unfortunately, this is the one frustrating thing about the game. Every time you try to avoid talking to someone, but you're too close to them, that's a pity. Oh. Okay, sure. No! Go away! I don't like the NPCs in this game. They're annoying. They are really... Oh, hi. Oh, I didn't know that. The NPCs are probably the worst thing about this entire game. Well, let's just go into the weapon shop. Okay, yes, what have you got? I should actually check my equipment. No, I didn't mean to... The control stick is sometimes a little sensitive in these menus. Let's see, I got a broadsword. I don't know why they'd steal a broadsword when it's the item you start with. Oh well, we're gonna have to get a little more money for that helmet. And that's a standard item shop. I'm not concerned about that, and I was concerned about that NPC though. They can make navigating town such a trial. Evil things. I wonder how much of this game is censored in terms of language because of the censorship of the time period. Also, you might notice there is this bar down below. It would be black on the Game Boy, but it's blue here. This kind of represents your willpower. Whenever you don't attack, it slowly climbs up. When it reaches its full potential, you can do some kind of a special attack. The special attack varies based on the weapon you're using. The sword actually has 2 special attacks. If you're just standing still, you'll start doing this tremendously long spin attack, and it just keeps going on for a period of time. If you're moving, on the other hand, he'll do like some kind of a flying swipe, in which he just goes all across the screen. Which one to use, you gotta figure out on your own. Right now, I'm gonna grind some money to get that helmet, and don't worry, grinding's really not that big an issue in this game. Most of the time, you'll have just enough money to get everything you need, as long as you're actually fighting monsters. And those are some stronger monsters. We don't want to fight them, because we can't. Thing is, even though we can't reach them right now, sometimes the game will just spawn the enemy in that one area that you really wouldn't want them to be in at the moment. Okay, 30 more gold. Oh, hi. Some slightly stronger monsters, but not by much. I wonder if this girl's a Final Fantasy sprite. Probably not. Although you kind of look like a fighter from Final Fantasy. Yes, see, getting levels early on won't take long. Yeah. I like to keep them equal. Power is obviously your attack power. Stamina, I believe, is your health. Wisdom, I believe, is your magic power. And will is how long it takes to fill up this bar. It will start going up a little faster. Slowly but surely. Eventually it'll be fast enough that the difference might not be very noticeable, but I like equal stats. I just imagine that would make the game easier. Otherwise you might be really strong, but your magic might be pitiful, or maybe your bar won't charge up well enough to do the special attacks you're so gonna want to do. I need 6... Hey, come here. I said come... Oh, brother. What's it gonna take? Alright, fine. I'll find something else to fight. Perfect! Now I have just enough. Also, we picked up a candy earlier. That's an HP item. I don't know why candy refills your health, but it doesn't heal much anyway. So just let that be a reminder. Candy is not that good for you, though it might be tasty. Alright, let's buy this helmet and we can finally move on, make more progress. There we go. And how much does this bring us up? 1 point, but it's early in the game, so it'll do. There we go. Perfect. And with... Oh. Enjoying your vacation? Hope you find a way out. I mean, I'm not sure how fast the water's flowing. Gotta be really careful when advancing the next screen in these towns. Anyways, we should probably go and start looking for Bogard now. Oh, look, some enemies I can't reach. Also, the more your willpower bar fills, the stronger your attack will be. Even if it's not at full, doing a little swipe when your bar is halfway full will make your attack stronger than just attacking straight away. Adding a tiny bit of strategy to this action RPG setup. It's kind of like a simplified Zelda in a sense, with some more RPG elements in them. And it's fun. I mean, back when this came out, this was like the closest to Zelda you could have gotten back then, as Link's Awakening wasn't out for another 2 years. Anyways, let's just kill every enemy I see. This is the best way to ensure You will always have enough money to buy everything you need, and to ensure you will level up rather quickly. Now we're up by the mountains. There should be a guy to the left that we should meet up with first. It's close to the falls. Generally, the world map shouldn't be that hard to navigate, and oh boy. I should get to saving soon. You can save absolutely anytime you wish in this game, so there's really no excuses. And dying means I'm going all the way back to the start of the game. I think I got that bronze helmet. I'm sure that 1 point of defense is doing so much for me right now. I need more healing, Fuji. I used to name these characters Jake and Jane. Hi, mister. Excuse me? I'm looking for a man named Bogard. I don't know anything. Go away. That is the Bend in Amana.
My mother gave me this. Aren't you the Gemini?
Yes. It was when Vandal was trying to conquer the world with the power of mana. We fought against them to retrieve the piece, but we were losing. The power of mana was too strong, but there was a lady who assured our victory. That lady had that pendant on her chest. Seems like this girl is the key for this time. Take the Mattock in the next room. Go to the cave on the east side of the mountains. Use Mattock to break the rocks in the cave. See Shiba in the town called Window. He knows more. Well, thank you, mister. And there we go, we got a Mattock. Don't waste it all. It's only got 7 uses. And if you lose him now, well, you kinda just screwed yourself for beating the game already. Granted, you probably won't be using it as a weapon much anyway. Why worry about that when you could just use a weapon that has unlimited usage? Why am I not saving yet? Those guys hurt more than I expected them to. Sure, she recovers the health slowly, but we don't have that much health anyway, so... There we go. Guess we're already at full health? Oh. Well, not anymore! Alright, power! Here we go, got more health. Not by much, but... he only dealt 4 hits this time. No. Go away, go away, go away. Fuji! I'm gonna say this right now. The soundtrack to this game is wonderful. It's terrific use for a Game Boy. People were able to make some really good music on the Game Boy's sound system. Really good. Oh, look. Supposedly our first dungeon? Well, let's find out. I should probably get the Mattock out. See, only 7 uses. You use items with the B button. This includes spells we'll be getting later, and... Yep. That's what the Mattock is good for. Ah! Monsters! Ah! Okay, I'm gonna heal again. Yes, please. There we go. I like the little water flow effect in this. Kinda nice for an old game. I mean, this was only the Game Boy's 3rd year. Although this was honestly the year where it seemed like companies were really figuring out the capabilities and... Oh, look, the dungeon's over. Definitely seemed like this was the year where companies were starting to figure out the capabilities of the Game Boy and make some truly well-made games. I mean, Konami 1991 brought Grady's The Interstellar Assault, a true technical achievement compared to the previous game Nemesis and Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge, which is obviously much grander than Castlevania The Adventure. And it was also when the sound really started to get a lot more complex. Well, the simple tunes were still great as well, but my gosh, they really got a lot more interesting by this point. And oh, it's a house! What's in the house? Well, let's find out in the next video. We're at the 20-minute mark, and yeah, this is left over from the last person that had this cartridge. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that will do it for here. We'll go into this house in the next video. Until then, this has been Tales Fan 109, and have a nice day.